pisses if you woke up and knows no one told you, right? If I tell you before, it's okay. If I tell you afterward, it's malpractice. Okay? Think about it. And there'll be some things that I'll teach you, a little twist, just a little twist on that will say, how do I get that decision maker? How do I understand who's involved? How do I understand who's involved in the design and decision of this electrical panel, the design and the decision of this water heater? Right? There's some probing questions that I want you to ask way early in the process, because then when we get there, we're shutting those doors before. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. So, okay, thumbs up. How you doing? How you doing? Good. Forrest? He said good morning to you, yo.
After we're done with this meeting, can I talk to you about something?
You can always talk to me. I'm always available for you guys. Okay, so today's day 3, our tech training. We're going to go through our superstar. We're going to go through some more of our steps, and I'm going to talk about a little bit on options today. We're going to make sure that everyone's been checked out their iPhone, and then we're going to talk about our Google reviews. That's our game plan for agenda. I know we're 5 minutes late. We got lots to cover. We got lots of stuff going on, so I'm going to go through this at a little faster pace than I have the last 2 days. Who did their homework last night? You got to do your homework? Okay. Yes.
I think like the day before.
The day before. Okay. That's okay. As long as we're in process of improvement. This is a step. Okay. Grains of sand. Some of this is very, very little. It's not going to be rocket science, but it is going to make a big difference as we move forward. Okay. So let's do a quick review. Now, what does M stand for?
Mental and zone preparation.
Yeah. Mental and zone. Teach us about that.
Mental and zone preparation basically you put everything aside, you get to the call, you focus on that one call. Everything you just put aside, you just focus on one.
Focus on the call. Would you go ahead and turn that down? Everyone okay with me? Touch chilly, but be able to hear me?
Yeah.
You okay? Okay. If that's, I figure you guys will be just fine. Okay. What are we observing?
Our surroundings, everything that we pass by, especially when it comes to going to a person's location, see exactly like how AC's been set up, how they're
Perfect. Gas attached to the ground. Where's the gas? What is there new? Do you see the new roof flashings? Let's say we go to a neighborhood and we see 5 fairly brand new roofs. What does it tell us? Probably had a storm. Okay. What thing might you want to check on the outside on electrical if there's a storm? I'm going to check service. What about on the HVAC side? The AC? The actual condenser, right? Like the fins of the unit. Okay? See what I'm saying? Observation. Ooh, see a lot of new roofs. Ding ding. I better go ahead and make sure I step outside. I know it's snowing, but you know, I won't melt. I better, unless you're those wicked witches, you know, your name's not Kathy. So you can't go outside making sure that those fins are working, right? So what I'm observing. Okay. P. Ben, what does the next P stand for? Oh, Ben. Sorry. Positive vehicle. Man, that's big up. Positive vehicle placement. I talked about it yesterday. Want to go through it? Where do we park the vehicle? Front of the house. Front of what part of the house? Say what? The right way. Make sure the right's on the street.
and near their window.
In front of the window. In front of the front bay window. In front of that. Okay. You want to park right in front of there. Okay. How far from the curb?
6 to 12 inches.
6 to 12 inches. Don't get on those curbs. You will get tired. Mark's talking about. We've had quite a few recently. Don't get too far away. You might get a ticket. 6 to 12 inches. Make sure we're parked. Where's the bay window? What do you bring to the door? What's with you?
Price guide.
Transfer pricing guide. Your premium tool bag. Is anybody? Top premium tool bag. I want a small tool bag. In that, you put some diagnostic tools. My favorite, my absolute favorite. I should make this required. Laser pointer and flashlight. Okay. Grab a laser pointer and flashlight. Like $2. Okay. See that right there?
Yeah.
You see that right there? So you see how this drain is going this way? See how that line is going through the top? Y'all can see it, but you know which one I'm talking about?
No.
Put my laser pointer around that and say, see that right there? Do it. Flashlight, if it's dark, you put a flashlight, you put the laser pointer. Okay? Visual. okay? What did you guys tell me what your learning style is? Hands-on, tactile, touch. Are we gonna run to other people that are hands-on, touch?
Yes.
Yeah, okay? Other people are visual learners. Another way of learning style is actually, they must see it, okay? Some other people are to hear it. How do I make hear it? Show it to them. Noise, sound, movement, okay? So, laser pointer, flashlight. Pretty small, bring your tool bag. You're going to the door to work. We're not going there to sell them, we're going there to work. Positive vehicle placement. Okay, next one.
16 seconds.
Approach. Confident, brisk walk, 16 seconds. Make sure you're giggling. Make sure your hair looks good. Okay, make sure we're wearing a uniform. Okay, Memo, you don't have a company jacket on. Did it not come in?
You can't, but it's too small.
Okay, so it came in, you gotta say something. You told someone already? Okay, so be right on top of that. We wanna make sure the image looks good, okay? I like black leather jackets, I think they look cool. Maybe because I watched like Fonzie when I was a child. You remember Fonzie?
Yeah.
World, I forget that. I mean, all these kids over here might not understand, right? I think black leather jackets are cool. Could someone else not?
Yeah.
Right? Someone else might not, okay? So, there's a reason why that we wear our name, our American flag, our company logo, we're showing up, okay? So little things. Now, is that the only reason why you're not gonna close the call is because you're black leather jacket?
No.
Probably not, right? But that might be a little rock on not closing the call versus grains of sand on closing the call. I'm telling you, people are fickle, right? Doesn't take much, right? So make sure you walk to the door, okay? We're going to talk about more and more probing questions. I'm going to quickly go through that. Let's go back through our 8 steps. So the first part, we're talking about how to get to the call, what steps you should do, talk about probing questions. Today, we're going to go through our steps. Credibility statement. John, give me your credibility statement.
Credibility statement. Hi, my name is Jonathan Mans. I'm with Rubber Seating and Air. I have 8 years experience in HVAC, 2 years service, 6 years install / retrofitting in the military. I know what I'm doing. Got any
Okay.
more on that? And what-
Soften that a little bit. I know what I'm doing. It seems almost in your face a little bit.
Okay.
So I know what I'm doing for you. What does it mean for them, right? Everything we must do is that WIIFM.
Correct.
Okay? So I know what I'm doing, soften it so I'm doing it so I can take care of your problem. Go ahead and lead them all the way to the path. Okay? I think I'm a pretty decent communicator. What I've found is that when I say things, as in count 1 through 10, that my staff currently thinks they heard have the cow jump over the moon. I don't know count 1 through 10 means cow jumped over the moon, but the evidence of actions in the last 2 weeks tell me that's exactly what's happening. Okay? So and some of these staff members have been with me for a long time. They should know what, when I say count 1 through 10, I mean 1, 2. They should know what the word through is. They should know what the word 10 is. Like, we've worked with each other for a long time. Like, I'm confused. But exactly, cows jumping over the moon. Do you think homeowners who've never met us before might make the same leap? Absolutely. Except it'd be the blue whale under the dolphin. How can I say count 1 through 10? So lead them all the way to the path. Don't assume anything. Get them there. Okay? Great job. What's next, Emma?
Company? Oh, no, wait.
Yourself, company, then
Evaluation.
evaluation. Give me your evaluation statement.
Today I will evaluate your problem, get to the main root cause of your problem.
It's easy. Main root cause of the problem. Okay? It doesn't have to be a paragraph every time. What it has to be is it has to be. You have to say, I'm going to have a root cause. I'm going to find what's going on with this. I'm not going to just slap a band-aid on it. I'm going to find the root cause of it. And I'm going to do it through, what's next? Options. I'm going to provide you options. I'm going to provide you options to solve the problem. Now, if pricing isn't available, I'm going to do it through one or more of these 5, 7, or 10 levels. If replacement needed, I have options for that as well. So What's next? Number 4? Levels. And number 5, starting new material today, is I know Mark went through this the other day in training, so a lot of you guys have it, but health and safety. We must tell them we're also going to do a health and safety zone of your home. 4 people go to bed, 2 people wake up this morning, how do you feel?
It's not so good.
Not so good if you're the last person in that house.
Question.
Yes, sir.
What if they refuse on health and safety?
Why was that?
People like that.
I've never had someone say that, please don't make my house safe.
The way that,
I prefer to die in this week. I've never heard that either.
Now, I show up looking like a thug, I talk like a thug, I don't pay attention to them, I don't ask probing questions, they're gonna say, yeah, here's the door. You haven't done before, you haven't talked to them. If you go there to sell them something, yeah, you're right. You can kick your ass right out. But if you slow down, and when we go through Mo Patner, when I talk about R, I'll spend more time on R than anything else. I'll talk about the relationship building opportunities, I'll talk about form, I'll talk about probing questions, and I'll talk about authority status, and if you did all that, they're not gonna kick you up because they believe that you're here to take care of me. I believe in what you have to say. Hopefully they like you, but they must trust you. They must trust. You hope they like. You hope they like and trust you. Yeah, that's a win. But they don't have to like me. They don't have to like me to say, you know what the fuck you're saying. I had a dentist a couple years ago. He was a real big guy. He went from the University of Minnesota. I remember that because his little diploma was right by my face. And I was having this little root canal and I was staring at this. And he was not personable. He wasn't even nice. And the little dental assistant, she wasn't cute. And it hurt like hell. And it was not a complete experience, and it cost me thousands of dollars. And I knew he's one of the most expensive dentists in Fort Collins. Did I like him? No. Right? But I trusted that he was the best. And I knew I was having this root canal in the back, and I didn't want to go to, someone else. Trust. They must trust you. They'll let you do the home health and safety inspection if you say it right, especially if you do all the steps before, right? So the Mo Patner is, I get my page, how do I get to the call? All the steps I need to do in my head to get to the call properly, and that's why I'm breaking it up, because I don't want to just do that all at once in Immersion and then we forget about it. That's why I keep asking and building that information. In between there, we're going to talk about relationship, talk about form and probing questions, and then we're going through the scripting of the service call. So we're doing like steps, the stairs 1 through 5, then I'll teach you 5 through 10. This is like stair 22.
that was cool.
Okay. So we put it all together. That's a great question. Another good question for you.
What does 4 say? I can't read it.
5, 7, 10.
Okay.
Because each service book right now either has a 5 level, a 7, or a 10 level in the book. Okay? As of right now, whatever trade we're representing, we're going to say the number either 5, 7, or 10. Okay? And then if we change it, we'll let everyone know. But we're going to be using the franchise book on the Ben and Sparky, and then we're using a 10 level book that we pay through 3 or 500 for our HVAC.
Okay.
Okay? So 5 times 7 levels. And it's real simple. If pricing is needed, it's going to follow one or more of these levels. Being at the top, what do I do after that? It's on your lips.
Hold on your chest.
Yep, and I
Don't say anything, let them.
shut my mouth. Pause. Let them see the dollar amount. Just relax for a second. Let me see it. Let me build a little anxiety. Pause. In your head, say, pause. Okay. Now I can go. Because if you keep talking, they did not see the pricing. We want to spike the anxiety to see the pricing right then. Then after that, they're going to ask pricing questions. We're going to say, no problem, I'll write that down, we'll go through that. Hey, what about this? I'll write that down, we'll go through that. I never give pricing, I never talk about pricing again until I'm ready to close the sale and ask for the business. That's when I talk about pricing.